amazing team. We've got our facilitators here, and also we've got our lovely presenter. And tonight we will be talking about living a life in another country. And if you are our regular participants, I would like to say hi and welcome back. I'm very happy to see you all again here. And if you are our new participants, then I hope you'll enjoy tonight's event or tonight's session. Okay, so now I guess without further ado, I would like to share with you some information from Cilacs. Allow me to share my screen now. So first of all, I'm going to share with you the rundown here. Maybe if you are the new participants, you're probably wondering what we are going to do tonight. So here is the list. First, we are going to have the opening, and of course, later we'll have presentation for 20 minutes, and then after that, we'll have focus group discussion, and we also have group presentation. What is group presentation? I think the facilitator will explain to you later. And after that, we'll have Q&A, today's speak, and also closing, and also photo session. Not only this, I will also share something with you. And there you go. So I would like to proudly present to you that Cilacs UI now has become the first testing point or the test venue for computer-delivered IELTS by British Council. So if you are interested in taking the test, or maybe if you have a plan to take the test soon in the future, you perhaps want to take the test here at Cilacs UAE because we have the computer-delivered IELTS. As you can see there, we've got many schedules every month. We've got every month here from January till August. And of course, in order to prepare you for the test, we also have some interactive classes. We've got 1 week program, 2 months program, and also tailor-made class. If you need further information, you can just hit us on WhatsApp here. You can see there the number. You can just hit your WhatsApp and also send them a chat if you need more information. Okay, so I guess that's it. That's it that I can share tonight. I believe that you probably can wait to hear from our presenter tonight. I would like to explain to you a little bit more about her if you are wondering who she is. So here we've got Miss Sherry Austin Navira, and she is an Indonesian who lives in Australia. And also she works there through the working holiday visa. If you want to know more about it, please stay tuned because now we'll start the presentation. Okay, so Miss Sherry, are you ready, Miss Sherry? Yes. Oh, you're still muted. Don't forget to unmute yourself.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Yes.
go. Okay, so now, Miss Sherry, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you. So right now, Bestie Cahyo will accompany me. All right. So, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Right now, in this occasion, I would like to present to all of you guys about the good things or interesting things with interesting things, the topic tonight. Like, first of all, I'm really sorry because my English grammatical is super bad. Well, it's not super bad, but it's not as good as the others because like this class is like speaking class, speaking or speak up club something. But in this point, I really want to tell you that the point is we need to be confident to speak. And that's how I survive in here. Like my title tonight is live a life in another country, or we can say living a life in another country, like what the background side. All right, so let's go on to the next slide, please. All right, for the outline, I show you the first things is like There are 3 photos of me. And then I will like to tell you about life. In Indonesia, we call life is hidup, live kehidupan, live life, right? And then another country, it means like other than our home country. So it will talk a lot about how we can live a life, menjalani kehidupan in another country. It means how we can survive. Like life not only means like we wake up, eat, sleep, and repeat, but it means more than that. So right now we will peel more about what is live life in another country, like my title. All right, next slide. Besti Cahyo.
Sorry, wait. Oh, don't do this.
Tak 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 tak.
I'm really sorry. Oh,
That's
okay.
so this all my
Previously.
all right. So in the second slide, yeah, that's all right. It's like, is it my internet connection? Yeah. All right, good. Stay there. All right. So I really jump to the well, it sounds like it's still theoretical, but this is the truth. The fact is, English is a key. So if you want to get into the house, like we need a key. Well, right now, if we go to the car, we don't need a key because it's keyless. Or anyway, so English is a key. Like lot of research that they say, they gave a statement, like the first statement from Klein in 2008. He said that English can be defined as an international or intercultural communication in this world. And then the second researcher, he said, his name is Mackay in 2002. He said English is used for international and wider communication within multilingual societies between countries. So it means like the same, or the important thing is English is key to be speak or to do the communication around the world. All right. So like the same things, like the title that I will present, like I present right now, live life in another country. It means we need to communication in English, and I give star on it. Why in English? Because like if we live in Germany, like absolutely we will say, we will spoke, we will read, we will do everything in Germany, or in Japan we use Japanese anyway. But in English, like everyone will learn about English, like almost the whole world, people from around the world, we will speak in English. So that's why for live life in another country, communicate in English is a key. Like we really need to understand and can speak English fluently, not only speak or do anything in English. So the big question that I would like to ask you guys, you don't need to answer it, but just keep in your mind, how confident are you with your English? Are you confident enough with your English? No need to answer. Just answer it in your brain, in your mind, in your heart. Just think about it. How confident are you with your English if you want to live life in another country? All right, next. Ding-dong.
As usual. Sorry.
Dong.
Boy.
Next.
Okay. This one?
All right. Yeah. So if you guys been wondering, oh my God, what kind of Cherry want to speak? Like why she can speak like that? All right. From the beginning, I really want to tell you guys how important the English for us. Like it's come from my mom. Like he always told me about her dream. Cherry, I want you to go to around the world. I want you to see the world, how this world is running, how the people work with that. So the first thing that my mom invite me or asked me to join her is holiday. Everyone like holiday. So I did a holiday, like a lot of holiday. All right. Can you press next? Besti Cahyo.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, several times. Tup, 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 until the picture release. One more. Yes. Yeah. So I did a lot of holiday still since I young. Like on 2012, I went to Hong Kong. I went to Disneyland and Macau. They both in China. And then on 2013, I went to where's that, like Malacca, I think, Malacca, Kuala Lumpur. And then 2014 I went to Singapore, and then 2015 I went to Malaysia. And then on the left side, I take the flight with AirAsia. Why I take AirAsia? Because AirAsia is cheap flight. So sorry for the advertisement. Anyway, so the point is, it doesn't matter like how expensive the holiday that you will take, how not doesn't matter how expensive that your flight or your plane will going, the plane that you take. But the point is like, how can you enjoy your holiday, and what is the things that you can get from your holiday? From me, when I have a holiday, I always can see like what the activities that the people around there, like how they can enjoy their life over there, how they have their own meals, how they do shopping, how they do their activities. Like I can see it directly, not only from the movies that I watch, but like directly because I go to that city or that country, and then I learn a lot from that. All right, next. All right, and then after I went to holiday, like I joined a lot of voluntary things, and then these three voluntary things are the top one that I got. The first one, I became a volunteer in Nanjing, China. So I joined an organization named ISEC. ISEC is private organization under UNESCO that have the purpose to do like to make the sustainable development goals. And then they have like, I forget how many SDGs in this UNESCO or in this word, more than 20 or something. So anyway, I have the point in education equity. So at Nanjing, China, I taught English to youth in the Chinese schools, because like English in Chinese, it's not really good, because they fluently speak Chinese, and they really want all of the Chinese can speak English. And oh no, they really want all of the Chinese can speak Chinese rather than English. So the top language in China is Chinese, and then English is maybe. So and I teach all of the students there from 6 years old until 15 years old. So I went to Nanjing for a month to become a volunteer there and become a teacher there. And then on 2018 until 2019, I also become a volunteer in Beasiswa 10.000 Jogja. So we gather all of the donation from students, or we do the charity something, and then we put them on the charity box. So we gather all of the how do you say, because Yogyakarta, I come from Yogyakarta. In Yogyakarta we have a lot of universities, and then all of the students from the universities we will give like a free course in some of the elementary school or junior high school that a lot of students don't have enough money to pay the tuition fee for the course. So we give it free. So we gather all of the uni students that want to teach them by their willing. So kind of like that. So I became a volunteer there for a year. And then another voluntary things that I did is I became a committee at IWL, or International Youth Leader, at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So IYL is like a private organization with the purpose is like developing leadership at young generation. And then they do it like they make a lot of seminars, and then they will do like leadership course and training somethings. And then at there, my job desk, I became a master of ceremonial in the seminar. And I speak in English. I spoke in English at that time. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like a good opportunity for me as well to become a voluntary thing, to become a volunteer at international seminar. All right. Next. Besti Cahyo. Next. All right. So this is the point. Right now, I'm working in Australia and I joined working holiday visa, which is if you guys want to come to Australia, it's easy to come to Australia and a lot of job in Australia. But the point is we really need to have the visa. And this is the strongest visa that I ever have. Like all of the Indonesian, like all of the people around the world, we really know about the working holiday visa. And if you guys want to come to Australia, we really need to. What your time is? That means all right, Mrs. Amalia. Thank you for letting me know. All right, and then, Besti Cahyo, tick tap tap. Can you show the 3 points? Yep. All right. In this working holiday visa is really prestigious and really hard to get because the quota is only 1,000 per year. And then I'm on 2019 and I one of the 1,000 people that can get into Australia. And then it's hard. Why I say it's hard? Because it has the specific requirement. Like it should be, you have to be in 18 until 30 years old. And then you have to have your IELTS score with minimum score is 4.5. So if you guys want to know what IELTS is, Cilacs will let you know after this. All right, jump. So from the data and the hypothesis that I get, my hypothesis is Indonesian don't use English too much. Like in this, if you see from the diagram, is like there are the ASEAN youth that want to work inside and outside their own country. The first one is not Indonesian but Philippines. And then if you can read that, like I can get one from Koifman 2019. He said Philippines put English as their official language. Like it's totally different with Indonesian because we all speak Indonesian rather than speak English. But Filipinos know they speak English and Filipino. So that's why Philippines speak English so well rather than Indonesia. So that's why all the Filipinos that can work overseas rather than us. All right, next. And then all of the people, if we think why we want to work overseas, they will say to get more experiences and then feel different atmosphere. But nah, next. I have 4 points that I will tell you there. I will tell you here. My big reason is like different environment, get out from comfort zone, and then bigger salary, of course, and then independent. Next. As you can read from here, from the different environment first, we totally will meet a lot of people with a lot of nationalities that will bring us to the different behaviors and different way of thinking. That's why the big reason why we work overseas, we want to feel the different environment. Next. And then from the second main point is like get out from comfort zone. Of course, comfort zone is like something that we really use to live with it. Like because we are not work or not live inside our country. So we will far away from the family and then different routine. And then you only stand alone, like stand by yourself only. Next. And then the third main point that I will to tell you is like bigger salary. Like, of course, the currency between Indonesia and Australia is totally far away. That's why if you guys work overseas on work in Australia, you will get better money. Next. And then the fourth main point is like independent. Like everyone like to be accompanied by someone, but to be more independent, it will be more meaningful because you can stand by yourself. You can make your own choice and you can enjoy your result after that. Even it's bad result or good result, it's still made by yourself. So you'll be more confident and more proud with your result. Next. And then why work overseas? By my version. So I came in Australia since November 2019. I really want to fulfill my the meaning of my name, Cherry Austin Navira. So Austin means Australia, Indonesia. It was given by my grandparents. So if you guys want to give a name for your baby later on, you can put some country name, so it can be a hope or pray for your baby to come to some country. All right, anyway. And then I want to fulfill 4 main points of why work overseas, like what I mentioned before. And then I want to become a financial freedom. It means like I want to buy whatever that I want to. I want to give whatever, whoever I want to, like how much or how many that I want to. I can do it by myself because I'm a financial freedom. As fast as I can, like I want to be successful as fast as they can, right? Yes. So that's what I am. That's what I am right now. Next. So the 3 questions that I want to ask you guys: why do you want to do that? Or why do you want to do that? And then the second one is, what do you want to get from live life in overseas? And the third one is, how are you gonna live with that, or how live with that? Like, I want you guys to make a list from that question. You can make a list about what is your purpose only in this 3 big question. Like, it seems easy. It sounds easy to see or to read those 3 questions. But if you really think more about that, you will really find the meaningful or the important thing why you really to live a life in overseas, because it's hard. It's easy, but it's challenging. All right, next. I think that's all. So this is the main point that I want to say. After I told you guys about living life in another country, are you brave enough to do so? So to know that you're brave enough or not, you need to know yourself. Like, what is your bad behavior? What is your good point? What is your weak point or something? And then make your dreams. Put a list. Like, I want to buy a car. I want to buy a house. I want to marry in something years old, blah, blah, blah. And then build your confidence. Without the confidence, you cannot do anything because you don't know yourself. If you want to build your confidence as well, you need to know yourself, all right? Build the confidence means you know your positive things. You know your plus point. You know, like, wherever, if people want to let you down, you know how to raise yourself up. You don't need to wait anyone to raise yourself up, because you can do it by yourself because you're confident. And then the fourth is start to act and don't think too much. Because if we only think in our head without doing anything, it won't work at all. Like, I want to eat something, but you just think about that. I want to eat something. So rather than just only thinking I want to eat something, you can just open your YouTube and then learn the recipe how to make something, or you can just go to your car or go to your bike and then go somewhere to buy it. So start to act and don't think too much. 4 point to say or to do to make your brave to do something, especially living life in another country. Next. All right. That's all. Thank you for listening, Cherry, Austin, Talkative, Navira. And thank you so much for Cilacs UI to give this occasion for me and give me the place for presenting all of the things that I want to say. Well, it's not all of the things, but some of little things that I hope it will be beneficial for all of you. And then don't forget to follow at Cherry Navira on my Instagram. I will be more talkative there.
Okay, so yay! Wow, Miss Sherry, that was interesting and very informative as well. You just inspired me, actually, to find out more about working holiday visa, just in case, maybe, if I have the chance to do it, I'll be very, very happy. Okay, so Mr. Shahir, can you stop the screen there, the screen sharing, please? Okay, nice. Okay, well, so we just heard or we just listened to what Miss Sherry said or what she just presented about living a life in another country. And I don't know, maybe some of you are now inspired as well. And maybe after this, you'll discover or maybe do your own research about working holiday visa if you really want to go to Australia and also live there. Okay, so after this, we're going to have the focus group discussion. So in this focus group discussion, you will be broken down into our breakout room, and there you will have your own discussion with your friends and also our facilitators. And you'll have 40 minutes to do it. But before this, I think it's better to have a photo session first, right? So I want you to turn on the cameras because now it's time for us to have a photo session. So it looks like our presenter has left. Shall we wait for her until she comes back?
Yeah,
I
of
think so.
course.
Okay. So now she's back. No, Sherry. Now it's time for us to take some pictures. Please strike your beautiful pose, everyone. Okay, so I need some help here. Mr. Ian, can you help me as well?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good evening,
so-
everyone. Please turn on your camera, and I will count down 3, 2, 1. Okay, again.
Also, please make this our
Yes.
signature pose with the C later using your
Yes.
fingers, or using your hand.
Okay, I will count down 3, 2, 1. Okay. Again, Miss.
Yes,
3,
of course.
2,
Yes.
1. Okay, enough.
All right, enough. Thank you. All right, so yeah. Now it's time for the focus group discussion. Mr. Fahrur, are you ready with the breakout rooms? Because everybody needs to go to the breakout room to have their own discussion. And if you are confused or if you have no idea which breakout room you belong to, you can just check the WhatsApp group again because somebody has shared a table or a picture and you can just join the room based on the number that you belong to. Okay, so you can just check your name on the WhatsApp group and see which number or which room that you belong to. And you can join the breakout room based on that. Okay. Oh, and one more thing as well. I forgot. I haven't introduced you to our facilitators, but maybe you will have time for the introduction with the facilitators. Yeah, so now everyone please go to the breakout room and to start your own discussion with your friends there. Yeah, go. And Miss Sherry, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, no, it's
Sorry,
time
Miss Amal, to
for...
interrupt.
Yep.
So the breakout rooms, in the table I shared in the WhatsApp groups, 1 for A, 2 for B.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, that's one point I forget to mention. So A actually means 1, B also means 2, C means 3. Yeah, you can just convert those letters to number actually. Okay, I forget. I'm sorry, guys. I forget to mention this. Okay, so if you belong to group A, it means you belong to breakout room 1. If you are actually listed in room B, it means that you have to go to breakout room 2 or room 2. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can please join the breakout room. I also need some help here, perhaps from Mr. Fahrur. You can perhaps move our participants to the breakout room. Okay, and Miss Sherry, of course, after this, we're going to have our session, our own session. And of course, with the viewers on YouTube. But before that, maybe I want to say hi to our viewers on YouTube because we are actually live on YouTube as well. So hopefully we've got some viewers there as well. Okay. Yeah. So now, yeah, for everyone who still stays in the main room, you can just go to the breakout room. You can join the breakout room. If you don't know which room you belong to, you can see on WhatsApp group, our team has shared with you a table or a picture. And also, I would like to mention that A means 1 or is equal to 1. B is like 2, C is like 3. So you can just go to the breakout room after this. Okay, yeah. We still have some participants here. It's okay. Yeah, maybe I hope you can join the breakout room soon because now I'm going to have a session with Miss Sherry. Okay, so that was, as I said earlier, again, was very interesting, also informative. And I believe that maybe some of the viewers here want to know more about working holiday in visa and maybe your experience, your own experience living alive abroad, especially in Australia. But maybe first of all, I'd like to ask you a very basic question, actually. How are you? How's life in Australia now? Can you give me some updates about life in Australia? Like, how is it now?
Like right now, it's autumn. So it's pretty cold right now. I believe December. It's breeze in here. And it's 10:30 p.m.
Wow, that's so late.
Yeah, it was so late.
We thank you.
Right.
We thank you for making you for staying up late for us. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right. That's like I like to share. I like to give everything that I know.
Like, okay, so it's autumn. What about what about the pandemic life, the situation there? Because here now, I think it's more relaxed. What about in Australia?
Well, it's totally like nothing happens in here. Like we don't wear masks since last year, I think. Yeah, no one wear masks in Australia. Like if you wear while you walking around, like everyone is staring at you like, what's going on with this dude? Like why? Because we don't wear masks, but we did check in things like if we get some places, then we need to check in.
Okay.
So more or less like that.
Okay, so it looks like now life has gone back to normal, I guess.
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
okay, cool. Okay, so now you've told the viewers and maybe our participants here about your experience working in Australia with the working holiday visa. And then I've heard that you've got a long list of experiences actually of living abroad or maybe staying there for quite a while. But maybe our viewer or maybe everyone here is also wondering or interested in finding out more about the reason why working holiday visa. What made you interested in taking this program specifically?
Well, it's actually because of like the salary in Australia is the highest.
Okay. Oh, I mean, like, compared to other countries, like
Japan. Like I have a friend that work at Japan. Like it's not as big as Australia. Even in Canada, Canada and what else? UK, I think. In Europe, Germany, Australia is the biggest salary. And then like in Australia we have that different types of work. We have like hourly job, we have piece rate job. So like you can choose whatever work that suits you. And then why I joined working holiday visa? Because with working holiday visa, like we can work as much as we want. Like even we can work like 24 hours if you could. then you
Okay.
can like I ever work for a month. Lucky it's for a month. I work for a month like 17 hours. So I work in
Wow.
7 hours. I only have 7 hours for sleep, take a shower, eat, and doing something. Only 7 hours. So I only slept for 5 hours, and then in 2 hours I have my dinner, breakfast, shower, and everything. Like it's super packed schedule of mine for a month, but super good money.
Okay.
Well,
So it comes with good money as well. Yeah.
everyone said like you cannot buy happiness with money, but with money you can buy. But with money you can buy everything that make you happy.
That make you happy.
Well, fair
Oh
enough.
my God. I agree with you totally. I agree with you. Okay. And also with the working holiday visa, I think we've talked about this before, or maybe you've mentioned this, that there are actually a lot of sectors, right, that people can choose, or maybe people can maybe just choose and work there. So maybe can you tell us more about it, like with the working holiday visa in Australia, how many sectors and or maybe what types of jobs that are available there?
Uh, I got it. I got a good question.
Mhm.
So it's totally the same like Indonesian and then Australia. Like they have a lot of sectors like, but the famous one in here it's in agricultural things and hospitality.
Oh
Why we
wow.
focus on agriculture and on hospitality? Because Australian hospitalism is big. Like they have a lot of restaurant, they have a lot of hotels. Like everyone wants to build their economic and tourism through the hospitalism. That's why they need a lot of workers in hospitalism. And then in agriculture, wow, in Australia, like a lot of land, lot of farm, like everywhere, rather than the population, like rather than the human in here. Even kangaroo is more. The population of kangaroo is bigger rather than the human population in here.
Wow.
So
Okay.
can like you can kill kangaroo wherever you want. Anyway,
Mhm.
so and then for the tourism and agriculture, those two sectors, they are is the requirements to extend the visa. So in working holiday visa, we have 3 years. We have life. We have life for 3 years. We say 3 years. So to extend from the first year to the second year to the third year, we have like basic or minimum months to work at hospitalism or so that's those two sectors are pretty good. Like a lot of it's so famous by the working holiday visa maker. But then also we have, if you guys are interested in work in like IT something
Yeah.
or become a teacher, we have that kind. But the money is not as good as we work in hospitalism and then agriculture things. Yeah, that's
Okay.
why. Because like what I said before, we all come here to go away from our comfort zone, to feel something different rather than our country. What for? To looking up for money.
Yeah.
Everyone's searching for money, and we want to be more happy and looking more happiness with.
With money.
So that's why. So that's why. That's why I can say I'm a gold digger. Like yeah, everyone become a gold digger because we want to be happy. So if you looking for bigger money, just join in on those two sectors, like in agriculture and hospitalism. Yeah, I suggest you to do that.
Yeah.
Rather than another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I have a friend that she was a dentist in her country. She's from Chile, and then she's come to Australia to become a orange picker.
Orange picker. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Become orange only. Because if we know, like, to become a dentist in every world, in every country, it's such an expensive course or expensive uni that she needs to pay, but she still join working holiday visa to become orange picker only. looking for experience. But it's kind of different with the Asian working holiday maker and then like European, because European, they only wanted to gain a lot of money in here, and they can holiday where they want to. They can holiday around Australia, and then, or they can holiday around Asia, because Asia is kind of cheap for them to do the holiday, and then cheap places for holiday, but they get a lot of money from Australia, so it will be like a good combination. So that's why a lot of European, they just want to work with the salary. Yeah, they choose the bigger salary, the biggest rate to work in here, and then they will just enjoy themselves, like they will holiday only. They are not money oriented like for us, for Indonesian. Like if I ask to my Indonesian, like, what do you guys want to do with your money? I want to buy a house, I want to buy a car, I want to go Hajj with my family. Yeah, so everything is like family number one, but not for European people. Like they will themselves first. I want to holiday, I want to go to Bali, I want to go to wherever, I want to go to New Zealand, I want to make myself real. This totally different side of people and different nationalities. Like, oh my God, like living overseas really opened my mind and really opened my eyes. Like, wow, Cherry, we're super big.
Yeah.
Like, it's not only like what you say, if you guys, if we are in 25 years old, like what you guys said with that,
what
like, if we are in, oh, you already 25 years old, you really need to marry as soon as possible, you need to have
okay.
blah blah blah. What you guys
like
what
the quarter life crisis. What
yeah
the quarter life crisis.
Oh my,
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my, you guys need to know, in here, like if you are surrounded by the people from around the world, no one will thinking about quarter life crisis. What is that quarter life crisis? Like, you really need to enjoy yourself. If you have the goals, like if you have the purposes that you want to gain or you want to reach, just do it. It's just that. Just do it. If you don't know how to do it, just searching. Oh, I want to do it. I need to gain a lot of money to make better relation. I need to improve my English. I need to do blah blah blah. Oh, you know the list that you want to do, and then just do it one by one. As easy as that. We don't need to think about what the neighbor say or what the other people say. Quarter life crisis. Oh, you need to marry. Totally no in here. Like, it's living overseas really changed my mind or the way of thinking.
Wow.
I really suggest you guys just come on, do immigration, come to us. Come on, come here. I really want to meet all of Indonesian come here, but
I hope we can. Yeah, I hope maybe after this event,
yeah,
a lot of people will be interested in in this program or in this working holiday visa, and then maybe they will come to Australia. And it's your responsibility for maybe later it will have more limited quota every year.
Well, you have to work on holiday visa quota for this year. It's add up until 4,000.
Oh, so like 4,000. So it becomes like 4,000. So like 5,000. Wait. So in 2019 you said it's 1,000, and now it becomes like 4,000. Wow, guys.
4,000, but then they divide it into two period something. So the Ditjen Imigrasi or the immigration office said immigration. They said it will open in the end of this month, end of May. They say, but until now, a lot of working holiday visa wannabe, they still waiting for the day when it will come in. So yeah, it will open for 2,000 people, 2,000, and on July they will open again for 2,000. Yeah, 4,000. Why they make 4,000? Because the last working holiday visa maker from Indonesia is only my batch, only 2019, and haven't opened again from 2020, 2021. So right now they open again, and like they sum up or add up more quota for that.
Oh wow! See, 4,000 guys. So just you can also hit Miss Sherry on Instagram if you want to find out more about the working holiday visa. Right? You can actually follow her on Instagram and just look all through her post because you also update. Because you also update about anything else, right? Because about like English, the language, sometimes, right? Oh, you share some tips as well. That's nice.
Well, like what I said before, I really want to bring all of Indonesian to come here, like to open their mind.
Take me.
Oh, wait for you, Amal. I want to message. I don't receive any message from you. Anyway, like I really want to open your eyes, guys. Just the everywhere, but the decision is in your hand.
But I saw that one of the requirements is that you have to age maximum 30 years old, right?
Yes.
So if you are above 30, then you're unable, or maybe you are not eligible
for that.
For that. Oh, okay. All right.
Well, there is another things that we can do, like to get into Australia can go through student visa first, and with student we also can work here, but only 20 hours per week, not as much as working, but it's still good to do.
Okay, so I can conclude that I think from your explanation earlier that first of all, with this working holiday visa, there are many fields or maybe sectors that we can actually jump into and maybe focus on and make it as a career path. I mean, and then also, I would like to ask you about this actually. Before actually you moved there, before moving to Australia, or maybe before working there, what preparations did you do or did you have pre-departure maybe? So I know that maybe you had to do a lot of preparations. You got ready. So if you could recall those moments back a few years ago.
Like, all right.
If you're some people maybe they will live abroad, so maybe they want to know like what preparations I should make.
Yeah, like what I presented before on my PowerPoint. Like I start everything from the holiday, thanks to my mom, because my mom asked me to join holiday with her. Why I said holiday? Because the first thing that we need to open our mind. We need to open our intention. Why
start with the intention? Okay.
Start from the intention first. Like you need to find the reason why you need to live overseas. Like because of that, I told you guys like before, I have 4 main point of working overseas. Like we need to find the intention why, and after we find the intention, we need to find the reason why we want to work overseas, rather than maybe bigger salary can be like the big reason on it. That's all right, totally all right. And then after that, what the thing that after I find the big intention, the second one is I really love English. I really love to make connection with people, whatever the nationality people like. Even since when I'm in Indonesia, I have a lot of friends from another country. Like I joined in the Facebook group, something like they are from a scout group from England or something. So I really love to make a relation with people. So attention, and then love what the things that I want to do. And then I do the English preparation, of course.
Okay.
English preparation, of course. Because I know if I want to make a friend or relation with a lot of people from different nationalities, we need the same language. Like we need to have the standard language, which is English. That's why I learn English. Like elementary school, I go to course. Like even it's kind of expensive for me, but I asked my mom, can I go to can I apply for this course, please? I know this expensive, but I will totally study to learn about it because I love to learn English. I said that to my mom. Yeah. Then after that, the preparation then is I make a lot of plan. So working holiday visa is totally not my A plan. It's totally my B plan. My A plan is from my bachelor degree. I plan to apply for master degree, but because of my IELTS test is suck. Like it's not suck. It's not good. Like for master, I need to pass score IELTS like 6.5 minimum. But I got 5.5 for IELTS. Oh my god! Like I cannot do any 0.5 IELTS. So on, like lucky me, I knew someone and me a lot about working holiday visa, and working holiday visa can be my plan B. And then I put working holiday visa at B. So that's it. And here I am, enjoying my life.
Oh,
freedom.
Sounds nice. Okay, so three. I can perhaps say that there are three main preparations. First is like for the mental, not the mental, maybe like the preparation mentally, like the mental preparation, the language part, and also with the what is it again? I forget the third part. Oh my god, such a short. Yeah, to also make plans. Yeah. Okay, so those are the three things that you did. So maybe you guys, for the viewers here, you can also do that. But I think also the language aspect is very important as well, because as you mentioned, we want to build relationship, right? Did you take, and you also took some courses, right? Like some English courses. So you learned something, you studied English with so much keenness or eagerness. Okay, so now after the preparation, and now you are in Australia, can you tell us as well about because you mentioned that we need to survive living abroad, it can be tough sometimes, but what do you think would be the necessary skills that people need to have when they start to, or maybe when they want to live abroad, or maybe they start living abroad? What do you think would be the necessary skills that people need to have, or they need to brush off?
That super important, super necessary. Like I don't know the English word, but public speaking is the most important that you guys need to have.
Public speaking. Can you tell us more about why public speaking?
So you guys know, like since the first time I said to you guys, like my grammatically English is not good. Like even like until right now, I speak with my boss, like it's with the mixed grammar, and then I cannot explain it like with the true one. Like, if I want to say I have, after have I need to put verb 3. Like until right now, I still think that kind of things. I have eaten. I have eaten noodles, boss. I still think like that because it's hard. It's hard to be used with all of the grammatical things. But with the public that I have and the confidentity, that's super height of mine. Like I'm confidentity. So and I can keep talking even though I know my English is not good. Like and I know the good things of the another language that we can use, body language, and then body language, and then a lot of vocabulary that we learn. Like it will help us. Like sometimes I cannot explain that kind of thing. I just can make it longer. Like how to say it? Now, like this. I don't know what the word that I need to say to you, but I will explain. So if I remember about something, I will thinking. I will keep silent for a moment. So like that. So public speaking is really need to we have public speaking confidentity. Yeah, that's what. Just and with my Actually, it's the fun fact. Only got IELTS for 5.5, and then I really feel blessed because my speaking stuff, like I cannot pass the 5.5, I think, because my writing, my listening is only 5.
Mhm.
Yeah, my writing score is only 5, and then what is another score that I got? Like the reading, my reading score is only 5. So reading and listening, those two are like super grammatic on and super theoretic things of English, I think.
Mhm.
And thank God my skill is 6.5. And
Mhm.
the good point is so I did my speaking test, my IELTS test with IGP anyway. And then the examiner is from Australian, if
Mhm.
I'm not wrong. Yeah, he is Australian or UK. So I interrupt his speaking to me when he discussed, and then I just start to explain something, and then he said, sorry, but I asked about transportation in Yogyakarta. That's what he said. And then I replied back to him, sorry, I haven't finished yet. I just want to I just want to explain to you one. You listen to me first. I said, like direct. Oh my God! And after I finished this. I just said, oh my God, it's super impolite of mine. Oh my God, but thank God, because my impoliteness, like my confidence and like my tergesa-gesa. What is the English of tergesa-gesa? Yeah, my
Yeah.
my my rush skill. Like I want to tell everything tap like that. Like it helps me a lot. Got 6.5. Oh my God, I'm super happy.
Okay. So like the public speaking skill, as you said, is actually very important. And what about adaptation to a new place? I mean, like,
Well,
because some people sometimes may take longer time to adapt to a new place. Some people might be faster than the others. So,
in Indonesian we know is like kepepet, you know. Like if we choice, everyone can do the adaptation. So I don't think adaptation is important, but not the most important. The most important is confident and public speaking. That's what I think. Because like even if we want to be adapted in some place or somewhere, like it can be how to say, it can be happens with like a lot of particular things that can affect us. Like if you have the good, you will be easily to do the adaptation. And if you have like the good environment or the good workplace, so adaptation it can be affected by a lot of things, but not for speaking and confidentity. So for the confident and public speaking, you really need to build it by yourself first. That's the hard thing, important.
Okay. So yeah, public speaking and also the confidence level has to be really, really high. And also, did you face any challenges when living there? What's the most challenging thing you've ever experienced? If you don't mind sharing with us.
The challenge.
What's with the whoa?
Australian accent is so hard to know, bestie. You have to
My
know
God. Yeah, because it's like a mix. It's not. It's quite different from British accent as well, right? Like it has its own accent, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, totally right.
Something that we are not perhaps familiar with, because maybe we are usually familiar with the American or British.
Yeah. They spoke with another accent. Like I make reels on my Instagram, like about Australian slang, like Aussie slang. Like, oh my God, like if there are a lot of like nasty Aussies, like they want to challenge us, like they want to know how yes, yeah, like they want to know how good is our English. So sometimes the Australians, they will speak faster, like faster and with their accent.
Oh my God.
Like if you want to order something, excuse me, can I have chips and salad, please? We will say it like that, and then they will reply, what we need to buy? Only that. 1 second. What do you want to buy? If I make it slow, what do you want to buy? Because what do you want to buy? Oh, pardon
Oh
me.
my
What do you want to buy?
God.
And then another thing is like it's not used for us to call someone's older with Mrs. Madam. Nah,
Yeah.
we just call name,
Mm-hmm.
and then they call mate. Hi mate, how's it going?
Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Hey, mate.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
and when the first time I came here, like I bought some groceries in some Woolworths Old Coast. So that's the supermarket here. All right, anyway. And then, hello, how are you? Like, it's like back to school. How are you? Yes, I'm good, thank you. And you? I replied like this. Yes, I'm good, thank you. And you? Oh, like everyone will say that. How are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, good afternoon. How are you? Like it's really common in Aussie, and it's like, how are you? How is it going? Or how are you, mate? Like it's feminine, like hello. They say like that. They said it fast. Hi, mate. Hi, mate. How you going? And then slang, they have like a news voice. Okay. Hello. How's it going?
Oh, like more like a
that.
nasal voice, like hi, I'm
Yeah.
like a nasal
How's it
nasal
going?
sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what it called. They speak like, and then my Australian landlord, he said, Cherry, if you met some Australians speak faster, they just want to test you. They just want to know how much you know Australian. So that's
Okay.
because like Australian people, they don't like to work. They don't like to study. Then and then so on. But the Australian government, they need educated people. They need people to work on their stores. So that's why they invite a lot of people from every nationalities to came here. That's why they open working holiday visa. They want all of the people around the world to help their economic and something in Australia. So that's why the Australian or the original Australian, they feel like, you guys just a backpacker from outside the country, we own the country or something. Yeah. And then another point that we need to living overseas is like, don't get baperan too much. What is baperan in English? I don't know.
Okay.
Because
don't feel offended, maybe?
it's
Or
common
don't
things. Because
okay.
we come to someone's country and like they will feel like this is not up. Yeah, they just feel this country is belong to me, not to all the backpacks. You guys need to know yourself more. So, well, that's a common thing, but that's the true thing as well, because we are just that's all right. Don't think too much about it. Just remember the goals. I want to buy house, car, money.
The money, don't forget easy money. If you want to get easy money, come to Australia with a working holiday visa. Stick to your goals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
stick to our goals.
Okay. So yeah, any other challenges besides the language? I mean, like maybe some people want to know because like you're a hijabi, you're a Muslim. Do you also experience some types of what can we say? Maybe some types of harassment, or maybe any racist?
I felt that. Yeah. Well, like maybe for another Muslim, they will say it's racist or something, but for me it's not, because like all these Australian, they don't have any religion.
Yeah.
So that's why they will ask a lot. They will ask a lot,
Okay.
like, why you wear hijab over
Hmm.
yourself? But like different people will give different way to ask as well. Sometimes they will ask politely, like, if you don't mind to answer, why you wear hijab?
Oh, okay.
What is the things?
Okay.
Yeah, but the others said, hey, how's it going, mate? What's going on with your head? Why you cover it?
you
That
sound
just
like an
depends
Australian.
how
Oh my god.
you predict. Well, maybe because I've been here for almost 3 years already. So I think I become Australian a little bit. Right. Also Australian. Well, just don't take it too deep to your heart. Just answer it, because they don't have any religion. They don't know anything about the Muslim.
Yeah.
I have, and also I ever, when I live in Mori, there is a city named Mori. A lot of Aboriginal. So Aboriginal is like origin people of black fella. We call them black fella. And then if the Australian is like mixed from the Australian and UK, so they kind of white fella. And for the black fella, it's like they like, sorry to say, like more low educated rather than the white fella. So that's why they don't know anything about politeness, education, or something. I ever have the Aboriginal kids. They saw me like from top to down, like from my hair until my yeah. They do several that like that, and then they laugh at me. What a weird fashion. What a weird. Yeah. But well, I don't think that's the harassment or the right. I just think that they don't know anything. They don't know about what is religion, what is God, why they need to believe in God. They just don't know about that.
Okay.
So, but for my friends, oh my God, Cherry, if I was you, I will cry, or I will do something. I will slap them. I say, no, slap them. They just don't think too much. That's all right. As long as they don't do something to us, that's all right.
Yeah.
But I remember about the point. Like when the COVID just first came on February or March, so also lockdown. And then before it was, people say like the COVID is came from China, right? And then I have Indonesian Chinese, my friends, Indonesian Chinese. He gets shot by Australian. I just, hey you fucking, I don't know how to speak in Australian. Right? They say it like, hey you fucking Chinese, back to your home country. You bring back fucking COVID in here. That's what they say to my friend. Well, I cannot blame the Australian, but maybe because their habit, like even in here in supermarket, the parents or get angry with their kids, they will say fucking. What are you doing, fucking bastard? Just put back that fucking, that's use fuck word.
Wow. Okay. So we have to really get used to that, right?
Like, yes. Don't put everything too deep in your heart. Just relax. No one knows. Well, everyone have their own mind, have their own standard or classification or specification of brain or something. So it
okay.
Not every part, right?
So maybe we can say that for any hijabis out there, Indonesian hijabis, if you're wearing hijab and if you want to work or maybe live in Australia especially, we can probably say that it's actually completely safe, right? And just don't get easily offended by things that they say, or they do maybe.
Yes.
Maybe because they do it
Yes.
out of their, not curiosity, but like maybe they've got reasons for doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So yeah, everyone's here. Everyone is back from the main
Yeah.
room to the main room here from the breakout room. So welcome back, everyone. I hope I wish you had an amazing discussion with your facilitators. And of course, I cannot wait to hear what your group has discussed. So maybe your facilitator has mentioned this before, that each group will have one representative or a speaker that will share the discussion, maybe the result of the discussion, or maybe anything that you just talked with your friends and with your facilitators. Okay, so yeah, I think we can just start now. First of all, I would like to start from group A here, or maybe room 1 with Miss Tini, right? Hello.
Hi there. Actually, we have a very limited time to discuss because the time is never enough for us to discuss these topics. And it was such a great, wonderful time with a discussion with them. And we already decide one person here, the representative in Group A or Group 1, welcoming Mr. Frankie. Okay, Mr. Frankie.
Yay, Mr. Frankie. So yeah, Mr. Frankie, the screen is yours now. You can share the result of the discussion, or maybe anything that you just talked in your group. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can unmute. And do you mind sharing? Yeah, what you just discussed.
I'm sharing about before I say.
Yeah, in your group, in your room, did you discuss something? Oh, you're still muted.
Unmute.
I can't hear you. Yeah, you can unmute. You can unmute yourself, perhaps. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Before
Just
I say,
very shortly, just very briefly, very shortly.
I say I like traveling. I wanna go to many countries, especially is Australia, because if I go to Australia, I wanna get a lot of experience, and I wanna work to earn a lot of money. And I know the biggest challenge is maybe cultural shock and different weather and different situation. To be honest, I go to Australia is my dream now, and I want to study English to improve my IELTS grades and to be fluent in English. I wanna try for it, and I wanna to give my best effort for my dream. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Frankie. And I do hope that your dreams will come true. One day you can come to Australia and maybe meet Miss Sherry there. Okay, so now I would like to hear from room 2. So I think room 2 is facilitated by Mr. Wahyu, right?
Yeah, Miss Amalia, thank you. Yeah. Okay, thank you also for the great presentation, Miss Jeria. It was inspiring. In my rooms, there should be 3 participants, but unfortunately, there was only 1 coming. I mean, staying there. And so the one and only Mr. Dirham, please, would you like to represent our room to tell what we have discussed?
Yeah, so actually I felt bad talking right now because we have one other person in our room that came in late, and so he doesn't have that much opportunity to talk about himself, about this topic. So basically what I discussed with Mr. Wahyu about this topic, like if I had to live in another country, first of all, I would like to start living there as a continuation of my study rather than to go there first for work. So I'd rather go to another country to live there, first of all, as a student rather than a worker. And as for my country of choice, like I am a full-blown otaku, so not that hardcore, but I do indulge in Japanese media quite heavily. So cliche as it may be, my first choice would be Japan. My second choice is actually Australia because of how diverse the people are in Australia. Like I don't know for Miss Cherry, this may be accurate or not, but would you agree if I said that because majority of people from Australia came from another country, they didn't have that strong root in Australia, like they didn't have that much rich like local cultures, local tradition, local rules. They don't have that strong. They don't have that strong of an aspect, but because of that, I would say that the rate of acceptance for people from another country in Australia is much more kinder than other country, which already their own traditions, their own cultures, their own rules. So Australia is a really good choice for preference of living in another. So yeah.
So Japan, Australia?
Yeah, for now, my two choices.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's nice. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Dirham. Thank you. So I think now I would like to hear from the next group. We've got from group C or room 3 here, facilitated by Mr. Yuga. Are you there, Mr. Yuga? Yeah.
Yes,
That's the
I'm
representative.
here. Okay, so I would like to welcome my new bestie. Please.
You've got a new bestie here.
Where you at? Okay.
So you forgot me as your bestie now?
Oh no, of course not. Okay, please welcome the one and only Mr. Tarek Muhammadifa. Give it up for him. Yay! Recollect.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. What I discussed with Mr. Yuga and Mr. Taha, also Mr. Rifki, it's if I had an opportunity to live in other country, what country that I want to live in, and at that moment I would say Japan and US. Why? Because I huge One Piece fan, so I want to live in Japan. Also, all my lecture in my department, it's graduate for Japan University, and I would like to study at there. And my second choice is US. Why? Because I love basketball. I love the Golden State Warriors. That the place is especially in San Francisco at Chase Center. So that's why I want to live in those two countries. And also we discuss about what the big challenge if we study if we living in those two countries. And I will say the big challenge is most likely like today, if I wanna praying Jumat, it's very hard if I go to Japan and US. And also the food, the food, I think we should define what halal, what haram. And then the transportation, because I love riding motorcycle, and the Japan people, the American people, it's usually at the station train. So I think it's little bit cheaper, but I still have to adaptation at those things. Yeah, that's all that I'll be discussing with my bestie, Mr. Hugo.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Wow. So congratulations on finding new bestie here. That's nice. It's actually one of the goal of this community is to find new friend here. So congrats on finding one here. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Tariq. And I'd like to now hear from Group D or Room 4.
All right. That's my room. Yeah. Room 4 will be represented by Mega Wahidia. Unfortunately, she's not my bestie yet. I want to, but she doesn't. So, but then please welcome Miss Mega Wahidia. Hello. Yeah. Take a like.
Thank you for time. In the 3 country, I think I'm visiting. I'm visit. Saya ingin mengunjungi Kutub Utara, but because relaxing in there is fun. And then Jerman and Belanda. Jerman because tradisinya itu is funny, and Belanda because I studying in law, because Indonesia law kombinasi dari Belanda. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you for throwing a new fun fact about law. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Mega and also Mr. Rakyayo. And now next, I think here from room 5, I guess, we have our facilitator is Mr. Bayu.
Yeah, Miss Amal.
Yeah.
For room 5, we have one of Miss Cherry's followers.
Okay.
She's Miss Farah from Selangor, Malaysia.
Oh, hello.
Hi everyone.
Are
Hi,
you Indonesian or Malaysian?
Malaysian.
Yeah.
I'm the only Malaysian in this group, I guess.
Oh my God, that's nice to have a Malaysian here.
Yeah,
Welcome.
it is my pleasure to be here. Thank you for accepting me. Hi. Okay. My name is Farah from Malaysia. Just now we're having a great conversation. I've met new friend as well. So we are talking about living abroad, living a life in another country. So we have some sharing between the facilitator, Mr. Bayu, and also my new friend, Mr. Tara, Miss Adela, Miss Gita, and Miss Mundi, if I'm not mistaken. So we talk. We did some sharing, which is all of us want to not move. We want to expose ourselves to another new country, to expose ourselves to learn new things, to meet new people, and of course make money there in another country. But our biggest challenge of course will be the religion, in terms of how the acceptance of the foreigner, the other people in other country, to accept us as a Muslim, and also the food. That is our main constraint. And of course in terms of how we can adapt with new culture, new people, and the language as well. Because if I'm not mistaken, one of our member mentioned that he want to migrate to Europe, but somehow their native language is not in English. So by right, he need to learn another language to so that he can communicate with the other people in Europe. So that is some sort of our sharing tonight.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for sharing,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Farah. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just wondering, how
Yeah.
did you know Speak Up English Community? I'm just wondering, like, how did you
Oh,
know us?
because where I heard about this group.
Oh, yeah, from Speak Up English Community. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I get it from Miss Sherry post because I am one of her follower.
Oh,
It's quite
nice.
interesting. Hi, Miss Sherry. Nice to meet you tonight. This is my first time, face to face via online with you. So I'm saying that you give, for Miss Sherry, she give a lot of sharing thought and also determination for me to do, because this year is my age is near to 30 this year. I'm getting 30 this year. So by right, I need to get at least WHV for this year. So that is my aim. I'm waiting for the result. Inshallah, please pray for me so that I can challenge myself, because this is one of my bucket list. Life bucket list.
Wow. Okay, so shout out to Miss Sherry for bringing one of her followers here, and also I wish you all good luck, Miss Farah, and nice to see you.
And nice to see you too. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, from the last group here, from room 6, I guess, we have Miss Eka Yulianti. Are you here, Miss Eka Yulianti?
Okay, everybody. Okay, thank you for accepting me to this group. Yeah. How about my voice? Clear enough?
Yes, it's clear. Very
Okay,
clear.
thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, yeah, Miss Cherry Austin. Yeah, you're very inspirating to me. Sorry, because my English is not good enough. Yeah, I try to make a presentation to this group. Yeah, because I'm from group 6. 4 of us choose me to try to make presentation here. Yeah, in group 6 there is Mrs. Gangas as a mentor, and then Miss Saint April, and then Miss Jahrina Salsabila. Yeah. Okay. In this group 6, okay, with the first one, we try to make introduction. Yeah, introduce, and then first of time I will introduce myself. My name is Eka Yulianti. You can call me Eka. I live in Bali. Yeah, I live in Bali, and then actually I'm come from west of Java. Yeah, Sunda. Yeah. But I was born in Jakarta, and then I moved to Bali around 1988. Yeah, when I'm elementary school. Okay, when my father moved from Cengkareng Soekarno Hatta as aircraft engineering, moved to Bali, and then our family moved also to Bali, and then. Miss Cherry is very inspiration, yeah, for me, yeah, especially for me, yeah, yeah. And then maybe in this group, I'm one of the old woman, yeah, because I am not young anymore. Yeah, I'm so sorry because my English is not good enough. Yeah, but I try to make good presentation here, and then. My age 46 now. Yeah, I have 2 teenagers. I have 2 sons. Yeah. My first son 23 years old, and then my second son 19 years old. And then
wow.
maybe some of people in here a question, yeah, how Mrs. Eka want to strongly will to get a job or working overseas to abroad to Australia. Yeah, why? Because actually I have a family here in Bali, a husband, and then two sons, and then why about them? Yeah. So this question also we discuss also in my group 6. Yeah. Actually, I previously I career woman. Yeah, I'm in human resource department. In human resource department as HR director in several 5-star hotel.
Okay. Miss Eka, I'm so sorry because of the limited time. So can you share
Yeah,
with
okay.
us the discussion? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So if you,
I think the challenge, if we get job abroad to Australia, that's the mostly for me, yeah, in my opinion, the strongly challenging is about the culture, yeah, about the culture, and then about the language, yeah, how to avoid a misunderstanding, miscommunication, something like that, because we know that the language style in Australia so fast, and then so like a slang language, something like that. We have to learn about that, yeah. So about the weather, of course, about the season, yeah, and then the culture, yeah. But I think why I choose the Australia, because Australia actually my first destination, yeah, my dream, yeah, in Australia, because I want to working abroad in the safe country, yeah, like Australia, yeah, safe country.
Okay.
The second destination maybe Switzerland, something
All
like
right.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Okay. Thank
yeah.
you. So, oh yeah. Yeah.
We can sources how to how the way we try to make apa ya tadi how to yeah, we can try to seek many sources about the Australia, do on and done gitu ya, to avoid any mistake during we live there and or we working there, yeah. And then yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Eka, for your
Welcome.
sharing.
You're welcome,
Yeah.
Miss
Thank you. Thank
Maria.
you. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of the group presentation. Now I think everyone is ready to move on to the next session. We've got a Q&A here, but I'm so sorry. I truly apologize because of the limited time. I will only limit 3 people. So if you have questions to Miss Sherry, you can please raise your hand. You can use the raise hand feature right there on Zoom. And then you can just ask the question. Yeah. So do we have questions from our participants here? Oh, it looks like everyone is like, it's so busy here on chat. Okay. So, yeah. Please, if you have some questions for her, do not hesitate. Don't be shy. You can ask her, but I will only limit to 3 people. No? Oh, Mr. Miftah. Maybe you can. I'm so sorry because I didn't see you. Okay, Mr. Miftah, can you please just, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for the time for Q&A section. I will I will give thanks to Miss Cherry to sharing this for this session. Okay, I will ask for Miss Cherry. I've been in Melbourne, Australia in 2019, and I was so challenging because I had average language of English. So how can you adapt more in Australia? Because Australia has their own accent, and also they can speak faster than us. So how can you adapt with the language in there? Because I cannot speak fully in there when I was in there. So how can you adapt in there about the language? Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I
So maybe
directly.
one more. Yeah. Or maybe one
All right.
more from Miss Adela, right? Okay, Miss Adela. Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Miss Cherry. Well, I never go to overseas before. And I want to ask you, what is your suggestion to me or everyone that never go to another country before? Is there any country you would suggest to visit for the first time according to your experience? Thank you.
All right. No worries.
Yeah. Okay, so now I think, Ms. Sherry, you can just directly answer the questions.
All right, for Besti Mifta, hello Besti. All right, I will answer ya. So to have the adaptation things in here, like we really need to close with them. Like we really need to do the interaction with them as long as we keep listening to them, we keep hearing what they say, like you will be adapted by yourself, like suddenly. Like until right now, if you know my Instagram at Cherry Navira, I make every Friday I make like learning English with native or something. I make a quiz. So I just want to show you guys like how hard like Australian accent, like because you say you were living in Melbourne, right? Like it's pretty hard to listen to them, like especially if you want to pay some petrol or something. Hey guys, how do you mean? Hi man, how's it going? How's it going? Like really, if you want to do adaptation in something, you really need to jump into it. Like, all right, just listen to it carefully and then try to speak with it. Like if they say like, hi man, how's it going? Like you need to try to pronounce it by yourself. Like that's what the trick that I got. Like you need to try to speak by yourself with their accent, and you will totally understand what they say. Just and you know, if you know their Instagram, I don't know, the Aussie, like the three young men, like they make kind of memes or the funny stuff on Instagram. Like they are Australians, like they make a lot of slang things or the funny things of Australian. Yeah, it's easy to learn from them, because I don't know another trick to know more rather than you do it by yourself. Like we really need to use with that, especially if you live in Australia. We know, hey mate, how's it going? Yeah, you want some rocking? Yeah, what do you want for some afro? Yeah, seriously, kind of like that. So bestie, my suggestion is just get used with it, because if we really want to live overseas, we need to do the adaptation by ourselves, right? Because we are the foreigner here. Just survive and be strong. Be strong, bestie.
Thank you so much.
All right, I hope no worries. All right, and for Adela. All right. For Adela, the answer is, if you really want to try to know another country, because you said you haven't go to another country yet, just go to Malaysia. I think Malaysia is the good one. Because why Malaysia? Because in Malaysia, like, because you also wearing hijab, right? It's a lot of Muslim there, and then it's easy to find the halal food there. Like for Indonesian, we will really concerned about the halal food, and then after you getting used with meeting and see a lot of people, like in Malaysia, they have Indian in Malaysia, they have Chinese, they have the Malaysian and Malayu people there. And then if you, after you getting used with it, you can increase yourself, like can go to Singapore. Yeah, Singapore, it's more like the UK, but the closest to Indonesia and cheaper, I think. So it's good. Malaysian, Singapore, and then China, it's a bit extreme, I think, because it's hard to find the halal food in China. Like, well,
okay.
Like until right now in Australia, I cannot guarantee that all of my food that I eat in here it's halal. Like I will ask to the waiters or something. I will ask, sorry, do you use pork in this? Like that. And I just know, like I ever work in sushi restaurant, and then I work as the kitchen hand on cashier over there. All right, anyway. And then they gave us free lunch, and then they make one day they made me udon. And then another day I asked again, can I have udon for my lunch? And then the chef asked me, are you sure you want udon? Yeah, what's going on with udon? Huh? We use pork broth on it, kaldu babi.
So they concerned.
Yeah, because because they asked me, why you wear hijab? What the things in your head? Yeah, because I'm Muslim. What the difference between Muslim and another language, another religion? I said, it's hard to explain, right? So I just said like, and so Muslim is like the easiest things to say is like, we cannot eat pork, we cannot eat dog, we need to cover ourselves with hijab or something. That's what I said. Nah, that's why the chef asked me again, are you sure you want to eat udon? Because I use pork broth. Oh my God, I just surprised at that time. Yeah, and I said to all of my friends in here, all my Muslim friends here, guys, if you go to Chinese food or Japanese food, be careful with the udon and ask for the chef, like, do you guys use pork broth in here? Because, and I asked, why
Oh,
you use pork broth? Because it's more tastier, Cherry. I just nod my head. Oh God,
okay.
forgive me. I hope I don't eat something haram. Yeah, well, because I don't know, so I hope that's fine.
Oh,
So
thank you for your answer. Okay, okay.
no, so if you really want to, yeah, just start from Malaysia first, and your extremely niche thing of the Muslim, like, it's not really good, but everyone need like the easygoing things, right? So I just say here, like, I don't want to eat pork, I don't drink beer, yeah, this kind of thing, and the rest of it just lillahi ta'ala, inshallah, baik-baik aja. Inshallah, I'll be good. All right. I hope it answered.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for Mr. Oh, I forget the first one. Mr. Miftah, right? And also Miss
Yeah.
Adela. Okay. Thank you so much for the questions. Oh my God. I have such a short term memory here. Okay. And I'm so sorry. It looks like we have 2 more participants here, but I would like to apologize because of the limited time. I think I have to just keep 2 of you. But of course, don't worry. If you still have more questions, you can just hit to Instagram. You can just DM Miss Sherry there if you have some questions. She will be very happy, I guess, to help you with the answers, right, Miss Sherry?
I don't mind, Bestie.
All right. Okay, thank you. So I think we are almost reaching the end of the event tonight. But before I say goodbye and good night to you, I would like to share something else. And this is something that I think I got from her presentation. So for today's speak, everyone. So I think I heard he say something like stand by ourselves. So stand by ourselves here is a phrase. It's such a catchy phrase that you can use in your conversation. Meaning, do you know the meaning? Stand by ourselves.
Independent.
Yeah, you can be just independent, or maybe you can just do anything by yourself with pride. Okay, so I think it's one of the benefits of maybe living alone abroad is that you can learn how to stand by ourselves. So you can also just say stand by myself or stand by yourself. So here is a phrase that maybe you can use later in your conversation. Okay, so yeah, that's the today's speak, everyone. Oh, so this is it. This is the end of the event tonight. I am so pleased. I think I'm gonna say I'm having a good time with you all. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining our event, and hopefully we will see each other again next time with more interesting topics to cover and to discuss. And I would like to also say, or maybe express my appreciation and also gratitude to Miss Sherry for becoming our incredible presenter tonight, also for sharing her experience and also any valuable information that can hopefully be beneficial for you guys. Okay, so yeah, I think this is it. Thank you so much again. And I wish you had a great time tonight. And please stay tuned for our next class or
The
maybe
voucher
next
too.
event next month. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yep.
the voucher.
Oh my God, I forget. Thank you so much for reminding me that. Okay, so actually here, in every event, I guess, we will give you 2 vouchers for the deserving participants. And we already picked 2 participants who deserve the vouchers. And here I want to share with you what the voucher is. So this is the voucher. So you will receive 150,000 rupiah, and this voucher can be used for all programs in Cilacs UII. But you also need to pay attention to the ketentuan penggunaan there. You can just, if you win this voucher, please read that. And this voucher is valid until September 20th. And who are they? Who are the winners of the voucher? I'd like to congratulate. First of all, we have Mr. Frankie. So, Mr. Frankie, congratulations. You deserve the voucher. And don't worry, our team will contact you later for more information about how to get a voucher. Okay, so please wait for our team to contact you. And then after that, the next one is we have Miss Mega Wahidiah. So are you still here, Miss Mega? Congratulations. Yay. So Miss Mega, congratulations. You win these vouchers. So hopefully you can use the voucher. And also this will help you in so many ways. Okay, yeah, so that's it. I think now it's time for us to say goodbye. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next event. Bye, everyone. Have a nice
Bye-bye. Thank you, Mrs. Amalia.
evening. Have a good night. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so
Assalamualaikum.
much.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for
We'll leave this
coming.
meeting
Thank you
now.
for
Thank
Thank you for
you.
coming.
Bye. Have a good
Thank
night.
you for coming.
Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye, bestie.
Bye. Take care. Bye, bestie. Bye.
Bye.
Miss Harry, please stay
Alright,
here. Don't leave. Don't leave. Yet. Bye, everyone. See you on the next event.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Oh, hi. Bye. Hi. Somebody's waving. The little. Hello. Bye.
Bye, sweetie.
All right, everyone is left.
YouTube.
Thank you so much.
Ya sudah
yeah.
mati. Sorry, the YouTube.
YouTube-nya, Christian. Christian.
Yes, sudah.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, everyone.